Hey guys, Motorcarnut here, and today we're talking about VW TSI engine failures. This one is kind of new. As these engines get old, these engines have been around 10, 12, 15 years already. All right, now they're developing new problems, and this can pretty much apply to, I see on VWs, I see it on Toyotas, and I see it on Volvos. And I'm going to show you on this one what exactly happened. Normally, it's the timing chain tensioner. This is the original one. But this tensioner, even though it's the bad one, it's the old one that they failed, this one is still, see, it stops. This one still is good, all right? So what happens is you have your pulley here, your crank pulley, you have your belt. Now, there could be a leak from here. There could be a leak from the oil pressure sensor. There could be a leak from the upper timing cover, all right? And what it does, it saturates the belt to a point where it gets so bad. Let me show you. This is the harmonic balancer. Basically, it goes here, right? So now the belt gets so pliable and so mushy that it gets sucked under, believe it or not, sucked under inside the front main seal, okay? And what that does is, let me show you, you see this? This is belt material. This is a different belt, but I'm showing you what's happening is that it gets in here. Look at this. It gets in here, right? If you can imagine, as it's spinning, and it gets in between the timing chain and the gears and jumps timing, as if the timing chain tensioner would fail and jump timing. It bends the valves, and there you go. The engine is shot. You gotta rebuild it or replace the engine, all because it had an oil leak. This one had an oil leak. All right, exactly. It was all over the place. Where it's leaking from, I had no idea. But my guess, it was the oil filter or the top timing cover that was leaking down a little bit on the belt. Because when I got this car, there was no belt. I thought maybe it snapped off and he decided not to replace it. No, here it is, right in here. Let me zoom that in here and just look at this. This is belt material, all shredded up, and it got inside the chain and jumped it. All right, I took everything off already, but that's exactly what happened, because I was looking at the timing chain tensioner. I saw the old one. I thought, all right, that's it. But the timing chain tensioner was good, so even though it still had to be replaced, and that's what jumped timing. The belt got saturated and got sucked in there. And you see that on Volvos, you see it on Toyotas. And it's crazy how you would think it would get sucked in there, but it does. And here, look, I flipped it over. Not only that it makes the timing chain jump, look what it does. This is the oil pickup. Look at that. Oil starvation. It's going to even do more damage. It's going to destroy the crank now because of oil starvation. Look at this. It's just amazing how it sucks it all up in there. Look at this. Look at that. There was no suction. See the screen? There was no suction. My point being is, when you have one of these engines and they're older, just make sure, and if you did all the other updates on the engine, make sure you have no oil leaks anywhere. It's very easy to see. You can get a light down there. Make sure the belt, the accessory belt, and this is not the timing belt, obviously, because it's a timing chain. This is the serpentine belt, the drive belt that drives the alternator. All right? And you make sure it's nice and clean and dry around here. Anyway, you don't want to see oil splashing, because if you do, it's a time bomb, all right? And it's going to go off and you're going to get stuck. So this is a great tip to help you guys save. These engines are $3,000 used, and they're used with still all the problems. The best way is to rebuild these engines. But anyway, I made this video to keep you guys on the lookout and keep you guys safe and not to spend so much money. All right, guys, any questions pertaining to this video, leave them below. I answer all my questions, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.